men should be disciplined. That's the only thing I agree with. And I ain't gonna say nothing else because I don't want to be disrespectful on what dude was doing. But God, dog, man, don't torture us with no bullshit like that again, JR, man.
Come on.
Go ahead, Trey.
So I kind of wanted to go over what, just defining it real quick. So, addiction is considered, a chronic relapsing disorder characterized by compulsive, generally in drugs, despite adverse consequences. Right? It's considered a brain disorder because it involves functional changes to the brain involved in the reward system, stress, and self-control. So, by that, he's correct, right? We should not be addicted to sex. So, and on that part, he's right. However, as far as us having casual sex, he couldn't be further from the truth. In all honesty, I've exercised plenty of casual sex, and it has not been problematic for me in the slightest bit. It has only helped me, in my humble opinion, as far as dealing with future women. I'm sure you can do different things and have a good outcome, but what worked for me, that worked for me, and I'm just fine. It always did well for me. I don't have any trauma. The fool just said soul ties. You could keep that one. Soul ties? Okay. Whatever. If that, do you know how many souls? Like, come on. I'd be Shang Tsung right now. And I would not be a sound mind. I'd be out of my mind right now, right? If that were true, if I really grabbed bits and pieces from some of the individuals that I rolled around with, I'd be in some serious trouble. We'll just say that. I'll leave it there with that. But yeah, he couldn't be further from the truth. It doesn't have the same effect emotionally or spiritually as it does to women for most men. Right now, if you are a man that maybe you have a scarcity mindset, it's different. It affects men in different ways. But I know for me, no problem. It didn't hurt my ability to be faithful to one woman long term at all. It just was something that, I did because I had access to it. And I'm chilling now, and there's no problem. I don't think it has any adverse effects on my current relationship now. Yeah, not at all. So yeah, he's off the mark with that one.
Go ahead, Professor Carl.
I heard sexual discipline and a bunch of bullshit that followed it. Basically,
What?
it, it's, I agree with brother from Chicago, man. That certain this whole concept of social media leveling the playing field, we need to go back to like when you can just like send a letter into the editor for a newspaper, and that's the only way the public got to hear your opinion. Because certain people just shouldn't be just speaking in all the pandering. You know what I'm saying? We have enough issues with pandering to women already. Women already have moved the goalposts to the point where they we have to go 80 yards to meet them halfway at the 20-yard line. And to have this concept and have this notion pushed over and over again about how men and women respond emotionally to situations is total bullshit. When psychologically we're not even wired that way. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, sex addicted. Damn. I think he's talking to a small group of people, a small group of men, because we always talk about these guys ain't getting no ass. Talk about these incels. I mean, so that wouldn't be the case. It was sex addiction. They'd be out here doing something, out here paying for something, out here tricking on something, but that's not the case. So look here, I'm addicted to having sex with my lady, my future wife.
Bruh.
I hope that's not a problem, according to him. I mean, now, if I was out here just humping on everything, that's my choice. I'm rolling the dice, taking a chance, like with the thing he said, STDs, taking no chance on getting a attack kid pregnant. Yeah, those are penitentiary chances I definitely don't want to take. So I'm gonna make sure I go in there, make sure I cover up. Did I knock some shit down when I was young? Yeah, I did. And some I regret because I had some scallywags I knew I shouldn't have tapped in with. But
hell yeah.
Drought season's real, and cats had to get what they had to get. So, I did what I had to do. I took some for the team. I was at that. I think it was Trev talking about the wingman one time. I had to be the wingman, and it was some heavyweights in there. I ain't gonna lie, some wide backs. But look, I don't think I was addicted. I was just out here having fun, enjoying life. I didn't come out with no STDs. I came out with a daughter, a blessing. But I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I came out with a wife, and me and my wife had my son. I'm okay with that. And I was still out there sexing her up at some point. But now, so I moved on. But yeah, being addicted to sex, man, I don't understand, my man. But hey, man, get your money, get your bag. You're gonna have a lot of sisters gonna be snapping their fingers. Y'all do. You know what y'all do, like y'all in them damn poetry readings, doing that bullshit. But fuck it, get your money, dog. Keep selling dreams to these motherfucking efforts. They'll buy. I'm not doing it.
Shout to all the wingmen out there, man.
God damn, right on.
Look, y'all think that guy? Do y'all think he actually had the experience to even be able to make those claims?
Possible?
Hell no.
It's possible. I'm gonna say this. I'm coming from where he came from. How the fuck you gonna be addicted to some shit you barely even get? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because and the thing is even if you are talking to the motherfuckers that get sex on a regular basis, let's just assume that you are. Again, who are you talking to? Because women only find 20% of men actually attractive. The other 80% are invisible until they do something. So that means even if a dude is getting a lot of ass, he has to do a whole lot of shit to get ass. He's producing, he making money, he doing shit for other people, he stand out, he doing this, he over there. So even a man that gets a lot of women is doing a lot of shit in society to even be able to attract the women to even get them. So who are you talking to? The average man doesn't get ass like that if they don't even get addicted to ass. They got maybe one chick at any given time. They're not juggling women left and right. This dude, and again, I think Professor Carlton hit the nail on the head. Chicago really is a bunch of bullshit. You pandering. You trying to make what men do the same thing as what women do. It's not the same. It's not the same. We not out here. Most men ain't out here getting it like that for us to even have this conversation about being addicted to sex. And the ones that are getting it, unless you're attractive enough and you stand out like that, you already have to do a lot of shit in society to even get that kind of ass. I think, what did they say? Even the best players on the planet, the ones with their success rate is still only 10%. They can still only
pickup artists. Pickup artists 10%. Yep.
The best pickup artists still only have a success rate of 10%. You talking about sex addiction amongst men?